Coming up on Down Under EV Adventures, we test the old key fob to the head trick and see how far away you can unlock and lock your car by holding the key fob to your head. Welcome back to Down Under EV Adventures. So today we're going to test the old trick, which you may or may not have heard, that if you put the key fob to your head, then that will extend the range and you'll be able to lock or unlock your car from a much further distance. Now, this trick, I suppose you'd only really use it if you don't have your mobile phone with you, because obviously you can use the app, and most EVs have an app where you can lock and unlock the car. But you know, Iris and I do a lot of bushwalking, and sometimes we don't have our phone with us. And you know, a few times I've just gone to leave the car and realized that I've, forgotten to lock it, or I want to check that it's locked, and I have used this trick a few times. So that's probably the only time you'd use it, or maybe you're at the beach or something and you're not sure if you locked the car or not. So anyway, I drove just a little bit out of town and tried this trick out to see if it really worked. So I start off just by seeing how far I can get away from the car, just using the key normally as you would. Okay, we'll start our test at 20 meters away, and no issues at all with the car at 20 meters, which is what you'd expect. Okay, now we're at 30 meters, still no issues at all with the key. So no issues so far, which is pretty much what you'd expect. Okay, so we're at 40 meters. Still no issues at all at 40. Let's go out to 50. So we're at 50 meters, which is an Olympic swimming pool, and most cars should be able to do this. And the Atto, no different. So let's try 60, where we might be starting to push the range. Who knows? Let's have a look. We'll go to 60. So most cars can comfortably do 50 or 60 meters. So let's see how far we can get without putting our key fob to the head. In my very scientific measuring here, 60 meters. All right, 60 meters. Let's try it out. Nope, it works at 60. We're at 70, and it definitely works at 70. So wow, that's further than I thought. We must surely be getting to the limit. Let's go out to 80 meters and see what happens there. So we're at a range now of 80 meters, and it still works. I'm really surprised. I'm going to have to repeat this test with no power lines around. I wonder if they're somehow extending the range. You can still do it without the key fob to the head. Let's go to 90 meters. So there you can see 90 meters from the car, and let's try it again without the head. And it's working. Oh, wow, that is amazing. Okay, let's do 100 meters. So that's a pretty fair distance, so let's see if we can get it even further than that. 100 meters, which is 2 Olympic swimming pools. Getting to the limits of what I can see with my naked eye. I don't believe that's working at 100 meters. So 100 meters, somewhere between 90 and 100 meters, which is quite exceptional, I think. Now let's try it with the key fob to the head. And it works. The key fob to the head works at 100. So there we go. We've extended the range a little bit by using our head. Can we do 110? So we've walked a fair old way. I'm not far from the bypass road now. But anyway, I decided to try 105 meters and see if that will work. Right, so I've actually gone out to 105. Let's see if that works with the key to the head. And it works. Alright, let's try 110 now. So now I'm 110 meters. Without it to the head, it definitely doesn't work. Let's try it with the key to the head. And it works! So we'll definitely give you more range, just depends on how much. Let's go out to 120. Alright, so we're at 120, this must surely be the limits of our range now. But no, it works at 120. So we can safely say at this point that you can definitely extend the range a good 20 or 30 meters by putting the key fob to your head. There we have 130 meters, which is a fair old distance. And like I said, the only time you would probably use this is if you didn't have your phone on you and you weren't able to lock the car. And maybe if you were walking around, you realised you'd forgotten to lock the car and you wanted to just check that it was locked, or relock it if you know that you definitely didn't lock it. But still, it's an interesting experiment. Now, let's try it again. Now I'm at the limits of my lens zoom and I can't see that. I'm going to have to check that footage to see if that worked. So 130 meters didn't work, but I decided just to head back a wee bit and see if I can get it to work again. So I checked my footage and that definitely didn't work. I'm just going to go back to 125 just to see, out of just curiosity. This is my 125 mark. Okay, so again I'm just going to zoom in carefully and see. So it does work at 125 to the camera. So I got to 125 meters using the old key fob to the head trick. So there you go, you might be able to use that if you don't have your phone with you. Like I said, if you're out somewhere walking and you forget to lock the car, you save yourself a walk back. It's an interesting experiment anyway to see how you can use your body as a bit of an antenna. That's how the trick works. So yeah, just a little trick. I was keen to test it out again. And that's it, a little bit unscientific. I didn't use a laser measure or anything. I was just using an old tape measure to get the distances there. But there you go. There's the little test using the key fob. Alright, thanks very much for watching. Take care out there. Stay safe on the roads, and we'll see you soon with more on Down Under EV Adventures. Bye for now.